Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Say It Now, Say It Loud. If this is your first time here, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get those notifications. And let's get it cracking. All right, guys, so today we are reporting a very sad, unfortunate story. This here is David, and I hope I pronounced his last name right. Tailili, I believe it is Tailliili. And this young lady here is his roommate, who actually is responsible and being charged with his murder. So these two share an apartment in Las Vegas. Now, this young lady, she was charged with murder. The incident occurred August 12th. She told the police that she accidentally shot David while the two were acting out what they would do during a burglary. You know how children play, put your hands up, this and that, but they actually had the handguns with them, and she accidentally shot him. David was 19 years old, and Maya was, well, I would say was, but she is 20 years old. It says that the officers received a call from Maya's boyfriend, and he told the police that Santos, Maya, accidentally shot David, and he was taken to University Medical Center, where he died 3 days later. So he succumbed to his injuries. His family, parents decided to donate his organs, which I think was, especially in a time of, sorrow and a hard time, they still decided to be very giving. So definitely kudos to them. My condolences go out to them, the family, friends, anyone who was affected by his death. Now, during the interview that happened on August 12th, when the situation occurred, Santos told police she was on the apartment patio with David watching YouTube videos about their firearms earlier that morning. They had two handguns with them, and Santos said she removed the magazine from one of the handguns and put it in her purse. So she assumed the other gun was unloaded, but she never checked. She never pulled the gun slide back to check for a cartridge in the chamber. So we're going to get back to, there's a little twist to this that kind of makes me a little iffy about the situation, but this is what David's mother and sister had to say.
I'm a very forgiving person, but this one's going to be really hard.
I love my brother so much, and I would do anything in a heartbeat to have him back.
I'm never going to see him again. I'm never going to hug him and kiss him.
As I said before, a very, very sad situation. I can't imagine, losing my child, especially to something that could have, been avoided. Definitely innocent. It's really sad, very sad. So, what makes me iffy about the situation is she never checked the cartridge. She never checked for a cartridge in the chamber, which is a little, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just, very careful when it comes down to things like guns. Guns kill people. All it takes is, well, not guns kill people. Let's take that back. The people controlling the guns kill people, kill other people, because a gun can't just kill the person by itself. It takes someone to be in control of it. And for people to be so nonchalant about the situation, especially when a gun, the use of a gun can determine whether someone lives or dies. It's really sad. And that's one thing that had me a little iffy. The next thing is she was waving it around, even after not checking, waving it around. And then she pulled the trigger and accidentally shot David. So this is what she originally told, the police. So she admitted Now, this is another part that makes me a little iffy about the situation. So, guys, listen very closely because I'm going to ask your opinion, your comments down below. So, Maya, she admitted that she illegally bought 2 handguns off the internet. She said what prompted her to do that is her and David had some discussions about home safety and security. Now, if it doesn't mention anything about her having any type of criminal history or issues or anything like that, no prior arrests, nothing. So I understand the internet is right at our fingertips, but why would you purchase 2 handguns off the internet illegally? Why? Why? I don't know. It makes me feel a little iffy about the situation. So that's 2 things. Now, the third thing that has me a little on the edge also is that she lied. So it says during the autopsy that took place on August 18th. So let's remember this. The incident happened August 12th. He passed away August 15th. So now the autopsy, and she also, before we get into the autopsy, she also gave her original statement on the day that it happened, August 12th. And her boyfriend also gave the same, story. She accidentally shot him. So August 18th, a homicide detective and the doctor performing the autopsy noted a wound on David's head. So it was a wound that was indicative of Maya pressing the gun to the head of David. That's a little iffy. So that's a totally different scenario than what you originally stated. Now, I'm not saying she's lying about the whole incident, but it does make you a little iffy, and it's a little questionable that you lied. Why lie about the actions that occurred if, the same situation happened where you guys were acting out the burglary? Now, she may have been scared if they discovered, yes, she did, she was close to him when it happened, or she pressed the gun to his head. I don't know. Maybe she was a little afraid of what, they might say. So she was again interviewed by the detectives on the 19th. So that's the day after the autopsy. And she admitted she lied about the circumstances surrounding the shooting. So like I said, she switched up her story a little bit. She claimed that she and David were acting out what they would do if a burglar came into the house when the shooting happened. She told detectives that she held her arm and gun straight out and pulled the trigger, striking David. So she remains in the Clark County Detention Center. She has a $20,000 bail. Not sure if by the time I'm posting this or, recording this, if she's out as of yet. But she does have a $20,000 bail. Like I said, the situation is very unfortunate. I feel like people definitely take these situations, or just guns, period. They're very nonchalant about them, not realizing that all it takes is one pull of a trigger for someone's life to be over. And I think people are very nonchalant when it comes to other people's lives because, Maya, put yourself in the shoes of the mother and David, whose life was cut short, a sister. I think he has four other siblings. His mother has 5 children total. Just put yourself in those shoes and see that, I understand accidents do happen, but some accidents can be avoided. Now, people are online making comments. Oh, she doesn't deserve to go to jail for murder. It was an accident. Some people are saying she deserves to go. My perspective, what I feel, she definitely deserves to go to prison. How long is the question? She deserves some type of punishment. Whatever the punishment is, do I think it's life? No. If she genuinely, is remorseful and, she genuinely did this on accident, even though there are some ifs, that occurred. If she did this on accident, by mistake, genuinely, then I think she definitely doesn't deserve life in prison. The mother did state she was very forgiving, but of course it's going to take time. So guys, my question is, does this young lady deserve to go to prison for life? Should she be charged with a murder? If she deserves a sentence, how long do you think she deserves? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Again, my condolences. My deepest sympathy goes to the family. It just, I don't know. It just really rubs me the wrong way, especially when situations like this could have been avoided. All right, guys. So drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.